Welcome back to Demons Iruma-kun episode anime review 9.5. There's actually there's actually a segment I forgot to talk about in the last video for the series. There is a segment for episode 34 called Girl Talk. Starts out with Amori, where she's waiting for Iruma for another live reading session of First Love Memories. And she's not going to door to her office like, oh, that must be Iruma. And Claire walks in, and you're probably wondering, what the heck is going on here? Where's Iruma? Well, he's off in the Screech Room, aka the Karaoke Room. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. A karaoke scene. Yes, something that is very standard for anything set in modern day Japan. The only anime I have watched that did not have this I could think of have been Bleach and One Punch Man. These two did not have it at all. You might ask, did My Hero Academia have a brief scene of this? Yes. Case Co's had this several times. And of course, My First Girl as a Gal had a couple of these ones. But generally, a lot of them did, per se. Yeah, I would say pretty much almost everyone I've seen except for One Punch Man and Bleach have had a karaoke scene. And of course, there's a reminiscent of the Kero arc. And the girl, and of course, Claire mentioned, oh yeah, Iruma can't make it because he's in the Screech Room. So Claire just drags Armory off to the magical apparatus where we have her, Elizabeth, and Kuru in her student form. Where they have a girl talk. Of course, they introduce each other. Of course, they know who she is. And then, of course, Elizabeth opens up basically about Amory's hair. Talk about very expensive shampoo she uses. All these very expensive shampoo. But not Claire. She's the one who does not use shampoo for her hair. What does she use for hair? Soap. Yes, soap. I don't think that's a good idea. And of course, I think Aubrey mentioned, I'll let you borrow one of my shampoos, which I thought was so hilarious. Oh, and here's the interesting thing about this. I will get to there's one bit of conversation about when you think about women in anime, and there's one topic they talk about a lot of times in anime, and this scene does not have a single mention of this. Next thing I have to talk about hair products. Of course, we have Claire doing a funny mustache with Amory's hair, which I thought was so hilarious. They talk about guys they like, which, okay, this is something I would definitely see even in American fiction, where girls would definitely talk about this, basically about guys they like. Yes, My Hero had this too. Claire hints the fact in this scene, and this is confirmed in the scene, that she might have a thing for Iruma. Yes, so Amory's got a love rival in the form of Claire, which I thought was so hilarious. And of course, Amory doesn't say who it is she might have a thing for. It's very obvious she has a thing for Iruma, which is quite something. Because a lot of the girls like him to school. And yeah, aside from the fact they talk about that for a while. The air pops in, of course, he's basically kicked out, and because he's sneaking away, and that's it. Now, you probably think, okay, they talk about guys, talk about hair products. Is there one thing particular women in anime that's apparently very popular in anime for almost all the series I've watched? That this generally is a popular topic among women in anime I've seen, where they talk about their breast size. Yes. Here, no mention of the breast size. Nope, nothing. By the way, Karum, there's no mention. She mentioned she doesn't have time for guys. There's some hints she might have a thing for Iruma. Elizabeth, I'm not really sure about her per se. There's no hint she has any attraction to any guy per se. It could be led per se. That's a possibility. But Iruma, there's no hint at all that I could think of. But this definitely was a fun segment to watch. Even though, yes, I am a guy, and it is interesting, though, to see where you have a scene featuring women, and they don't talk about their breast size. Yes, because that's a trope of anime, where what's the topic conversation women love talking about? Their breast size. A lot. And this basically just broke the mold. Don't have a single mention about the chest size at all. This why two of them got really large, let's say very regular sized chest. That I'm not going to go much more into it. But yeah, not much else to say about this particular segment. Just a really interesting segment. I liked it. Now, you might be interesting, though, might ask, do they have other scenes like this in the manga? Not that I could think of, no. It gets a little more interesting as time goes on in the manga and start developing more characters. Okay, so that's definitely videos today. Now, tomorrow, expect to see more videos for this, along with Restaurant in the World, Case Closed, and possibly Comic Corner. Okay, next video. Bye.